Hello. Can you hear me? Hello? Wow. You see, I got a chat box working now. I, yeah. Okay, I messed with some stuff since yesterday's stream. Oh, the chat is really hard to see actually on my screen. One second. I need to mess with the settings. mm, mm. Yeah, it's like hard to see because the text is white, huh? mm. One second. Font, color, black. Wow, that's even harder to read now. Sorry, I'm messing with them. I'm messing with the chat visual settings a little bit first. Maybe, I think that's okay, maybe a little bit better. I'll make it bigger though. There we go. That's a little bit better. Okay, yeah, I think that will work for now. I'll make it better later. But I wanted something. いや、こんにちは。さっき起きました。もう昼ですけど。こっちはもう昼ですけど。I tried making a Tomy avatar like a long time ago, and I don't know. It didn't look very good. I don't know. I wanted to try doing something different. I'll probably, if I keep doing streams, I'll probably make a different one. I don't know, because I don't think this one fits my voice very well. But I just wanted to try making one. So. No, it's fine. I just decided to randomly stream right now. So I think I want to try streaming a little bit earlier because I know a lot of people watch me from like Asia and stuff, and the time is just not lining up for that. Maybe I'll wake up at like 6 a.m. at some point. I don't know when I'll be able to release my next original song. I'm working on something though. It might. I'm not sure about the timeline on it, but I have two original songs that I have like almost done. I need to do a little bit more first, but yeah, they're almost done. I'm not like I'm not really, I don't know. I didn't really intend to do like a VTuber thing. I just wanted an avatar of some sort that I could make. I'm not doing like a character or anything. I'm just me. And I've done face rig stuff before, so not that I'm not using face rig right now, but no, the avatar is not really based off of like me. It's I just like drew a character a while back, and this is the character I drew a while ago. I just like wanted to make a live 2D thing off of something I already had a reference for, so yeah, I just referenced the character that I'd made before. So yeah, it's not like a representation of me, really. My process for making music, I'll start with some chords normally. I'll like use there's like a few different things that I'll use sometimes to like put together chords. So I get like a chord progression going, and then from there I'll I'll like try to kind of write a melody to go with the chords, and then I'll like start adding bass to add more depth to that, and then I'll kind of just add a bunch of different melodies on top of that for like the other instruments and stuff. And, yeah, so I do plan on posting more original songs. It takes me a while though. I would say at the current in my current ability, it's probably like 2 songs a year that I'm able to make. But as I get better, that will change. But at my current level, it takes me a long time to finish a project. For the avatar, I made it in I drew it in Procreate on my iPad, and then I made it in Cubism Live 2D. I just used the free trial. You can use the free trial for like 40 days, and have like all the pro parameters and stuff. So I did that. I kind of speed ran it. I did it in like 4 days. But oh, I didn't wait. I forgot to announce it on Twitter. One second. Thank you for reminding me. Yeah, I forgot to share it on Twitter again. Okay, there we go. My favorite Vocaloid? My favorite Vocaloid? I mean, in terms of like, I guess like VI1 before, just because I feel like she has so much capability in terms of like range and ability to, to sing things. It's really easy to use, so like I don't have to think about, I don't know. I think she's probably, in terms of voice type, I like her the most. But with the Synth Beast stuff coming out this year, I don't know. We'll see. I mean, they're not Vocaloids, but we'll see if my opinion changes at all.調教で気をつけてることか。やっぱりピッチを、一つ一つの、なんていうのかね。一つのノートとその次のノートが同じピッチラインをつけるとちょっと違和感が出るから、それをちょっと、その一つの、いや、三つのノートがあれば、その間にあるノートをピッチを、かけずに残した方がいいと思う。私は、それいつもやってます。なんか1がピッチラインを作って、2を何もしないで、で、3を、ピッチラインをつけて、そういう感じがいいと思うよ。 Um, I think for tuning, mm, I don't know. I feel like it's just like a fun thing for me to do. Even though like I do it for work sometimes, like it's still a fun process for me, and especially with like I was feeling a little bit like bored, but with the synth V stuff, and I was like testing Saki, and I was like having so much fun. So I don't know, it's still a really fun thing for me. I think I'm sure like I'll eventually maybe get bored of it, but like as it is, I've been doing it for like what 10 years now, and I'm still having fun. So yeah, we'll see. Um, yeah, thank you for always listening to me. For music education, I have like zero. I'm really bad. I don't know like any music theory. I know that's not something like to brag about. I want to learn more, but I just don't. I just don't know. Um, and hope. Ooh, oh, thank you. Thank you for the super chat. um, uh, threw me off. Thank you. Um, yeah, but I want to learn more. I don't know how to play any instruments, but it would be nice if I could, because I feel like that would help me with music making. How's COVID affecting me? Mm, I haven't gone outside since March. Yeah, I've been I don't know. I'm like I don't know. I don't really. I'm fine staying inside. So I also I don't know. I used to get sick a lot when I was younger, and I don't know if that's still like how it is now. But I want to be careful and not potentially die. Not potentially die. So yeah, or hurt others. So I'm being careful. I'm like trying to catch up with the chat. Sorry. Oh, thank you for the super chat again. It means a lot to me. I'm still I just finished my last semester for college, so I'm trying to like figure out what to do now. But paying rent is always an important piece of living, so um mm, mm, uh oh, trying to not lose any of the chat message. Oh, thank you for another super chat. Thank you. Um, I'm no, I'm not Japanese. I'm just American. I'm just a white a white California girl. I'm I'm not Japanese. I have been studying Japanese for um, mm, how many years ago? 2012. So like 8 years, 8 or 9 years. Yeah, I've been studying Japanese for 9 years. Um, oh, thank you again. The super chat. uh, um, 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 uh, uh, one second. I need to catch up with the chat. I'm scrolling slowly. Um, 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 fitting a VSQ to a voice bank. I actually don't know if I can give many tips for that. I normally, when I'm making a VSQ, I'm using this like one voice bank from the start. So I don't normally like load VSQs and then switch the vocal later. Like I'll just make them with one vocal and that's kind of it. I mean, like I'll test it around with others, but I don't normally mess around um, with changing it up. Um, yeah, I want to learn guitar, but I tried learning it in high school because there's like a class at my school, but it like put me to sleep. I don't know. Like I would start playing and like I would just fall asleep in class like every single day. And I don't know. I don't know. I should. Okay, and I also really didn't like having because you know when you play guitar, you like kind of build what's it called, calluses like on your fingers. I really didn't like losing that feeling in like the tips of my fingers. I really didn't like that. So I don't know. I'd probably learn piano or something because I feel like piano would help me with music stuff more. I don't know. Um, I'm definitely definitely not an extrovert. I'm a tiny, sad little child. I'm not a child. I'm like 24. But yeah, I'm definitely an introvert. Yeah, I definitely want to try piano eventually. We have a piano here, so for my college, I was mm, for college I was a Japanese language and culture major. Thank you for that. Sorry, I get like shocked when people give me a super chat. Thank you for the thank you for the super chat. I should start reading out names. I'm not. That's probably a better thing to do, huh? um, thank you, Alyssa, for the super chat, and thank you, um, thank you, Alexis, for the super chat as well. And wait, this other person was just 80. Thank you, 80. And Quartina. Oh my god, wait. Thank you for the. Thank you, Betche. Thank you, super chat as well. Yeah, I drew this live 2D model, and I rigged it myself as well. I must have been playing it wrong. I don't know because my because yeah my I had really like I started to develop the hand calluses and I was like no I don't like this. But I don't know, we were playing acoustic guitar and I like your finger using the finger picking, so maybe I just needed to like use a pick, but I couldn't. I don't know. I was bad at it. I don't know. I need to spend more time on actually trying to learn. I think if I go through with it. I can maybe try singing a little bit later. I do want to try like a singing stream or eventually, but be prepared because no auto tune on my voice is a bit rough to the ears. I'm not gonna lie. I do auto tune things. Depending on the song, I can sometimes actually sing it great, but you know. Museka, please give me the rest of your burger. Oh, welcome back, Advent. Thanks for coming yesterday. Yeah, I've used Migu NT a bit. I'm kind of like waiting for them to update her a bit more. Yeah, thank you again for the super chat, Alexis. I'm glad that my stuff can help people through their day. I definitely I've been really into Fujikaze's music, and he's been getting me through some tough times as well. So I understand completely. Yeah, like if you want to try making like Vocaloid covers and or like original songs or anything, it's really just like go for it. Shouldn't be anything stopping you. You should just try and see what happens. Is my motto. I go by she, her. Um, Did I ever think it was far on YouTube? Not. I didn't really think. Um, yeah, I don't. I didn't think I would ever get like more than 100 views ever, like on anything. Because like for a long time I would be what is it? For a long time I would be uploading like just covers with my Utao Tomi, and like back then I was only like 13 or 14, I think. And yeah, like I didn't expect to like I'd get like 20 views and I'd be like, oh my god, oh my god, I'm making it big. And then I started uploading like USTs because I was like, oh, maybe this will be how I get more viewers. And even then, like I got, I remember I got like 1,000 views once, and I was like, oh my god, oh my god, it's happening. And 1,000 views was huge to me at the time because it's like 1,000 people. That's so many people listening. So I try to keep that mindset still, even to this day. Like even though some of my things get a ton of views, I still have to be like, yeah, this is like a lot of people. But each view is, I mean, not each actual view because people like loop stuff, but you know, each person listening is a whole existence, and I have to remember that that's super important. I was itching. I'll probably leave the stream as like unlisted like my other ones. I just don't like I just don't like it like taking up my video list. I don't know. I wish I have things in playlists, but I feel like whenever I go to people's channels and there's a bunch of live streams like covering their other stuff, it gets really I don't know, hard for me to look at. So I kind of want to avoid having a bunch of live streams like covering my channel. I don't know. It's my favorite fruit. Oh, you know what? I think my favorite fruit is probably longans. My dad lives in Hawaii, and I always eat a ton of longans when I'm there. They're like just a sweeter lychee, kind of. I would like eat those for days. Like when I would visit my dad, I would eat like 10 bags of longans. They're so good. I would eat them for years if I could, but I can't really get them here in California, so sad. Oh, my favorite male Vocaloid in Tout. I guess for Vocaloid it'd probably be Fukase because he's like the only male Vocaloid I feel like I can mix. Everyone else is like a mess. Uh, no shade, but and for Tao maybe like Mawaini ne Su. I mean I like Shuhei's voice a lot, so Um, yeah, I don't know. I haven't really used it out too much recently, but yeah. I was thinking about making I was thinking about making a sub channel because I have like the gaming channel and I never used it because it was awkward. But I just feel weird about like making another channel and making people move over to it. I feel like it won't really work out that well. Maybe I should just try it, but I don't know. I'd like to just randomly do these streams sometimes. Yeah, I might make some more covers with what is it, with Yukari. I'm looking into her AI bank. We'll see how that goes. Um, but yeah, I like to do another cover with her. It's just hard to find like a song that I can mix her with. She's pretty hard to mix is the thing. So yeah, so the Vocaloid software does cost money, and the voice banks also do cost money. Or the Vocaloid program is separate from the voice banks, so that is one hurdle that can stop people. But there are also free alternatives, like not alternatives, but different vocal synths like Utau or Synthfee. There's some free voice banks for Synthfee. There's also like Deep Vocal, and there's like a few others. Oh yeah, Henceforth was I had a lot of fun making the Henceforth cover. I feel like I heard the song and I was like, oh, I should cover this, and then I just like made it. I'm glad that people liked it because I don't know, I really wanted to have put my own spin on it. But I always feel like if I do too many like if I do too many like ad libs or like improv stuff, then people will be like, too much. It doesn't sound like the original anymore. So I'm always scared of like doing a little bit too much, you know. But I'm glad that people still accepted it. Nah, I can't. I can speak Japanese, but I can't speak Kansai Ben. The only Kansai Ben I know is like it's from like Yakuza. Like from Majima-kun talking and stuff. So no, I can't speak Kansai Ben. No, I only know how to speak English and Japanese. That's all. I took a little bit of Spanish in like middle school, but I can't speak it at all. So, um, yeah, I'm sorry. I'm not able to read any Spanish comments.あ、プロセカやってますよ。でもちょっと、なんていうんだろうね。やってるけど、本気でやってない。イベントとかあんまりやってないから。時々やってるって感じかな。でもやっぱり、プロセカのオリジナルキャラはあんまり興味ないかな。やっぱりミクちゃんとか好きだけど、オリジナルキャラは、なんていうのだろうね。興味あんまり持ってないかな。 Yeah, I actually I was working on a um, I was working on a remake of Reverse a while ago, like a year or two ago. um, I don't know. I feel like I tuned it a lot better than I had tuned Error, the first version of Error. So I feel like the amount of things I can fix are like not fix but like improve aren't nearly as many as for Error. So like I don't know. I was working on it. I'm like, I don't know if this is like enough to really make a whole new cover for, because I feel like it just sounds a little bit smoother, and that's like, and the pitch sounds a little bit better, but it's not like a huge improvement. I don't know. I might still post it, but who I feel closest with? Probably uh, Crusher. We're like super good buddies. I have a lot of other good friends, but I consider her one of my closest friends. uh, I won't really say I learn a composition. I kind of just tried it. I don't I don't have any. I don't know how to play any instruments, and I don't have music theory. I just wanted to try making something, and I put together some chords somehow, and then kind of just built on that. Yeah. Yeah, I'm pretty excited about Maki. I'm more interested in Maki's English AI bank, because we haven't heard we only have Eleanor for the Synthby English banks. Dude, 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 dude. Why do you have to ride your motorcycle right outside of my room? Sorry about that. Don't come back. I'm watching you. Sorry about that. um, but what I was trying to say. But yeah, I'm excited for the AI voice bank. um, yeah, I'm excited for the English one, especially because we only really have Eleanor, and that's a standard bank, and I want to see what Synthy's English capabilities are when it comes to like AI banks, because I feel like that might be where the true land is. I don't know. It might be the AI bank might be the best thing we hear, or it might not be too good. We well, I'll see. Um, um, um. I I learned Japanese by using. I took some beginner classes at a college when I was in high school, and I also just like kind of stalked people's Twitters. Like I tried to talk to people like about things I enjoyed in Japanese, and I would kind of I followed a lot of Japanese people in like the Vocaloid community, and I would kind of just read over their tweets and try to learn like phrases and words that they would often use, and I kind of use that to um, grow my vocabulary. Why did I say that's a word? Vocabulary. Uh, what is my opinion on Oakley California dying? I don't think, I don't know. In terms of the actual amount of songs being posted and content being posted, it is a bit lower, and the actual variety of voice banks is also going down a little bit. I think it is fair to say that it's not as popular as it used to be, but I don't think it's not like, I feel like when people say things are dying, it implies that it's like going to be gone in like a few years, and I think it will keep going, especially with all the new vocal synth stuff like this last year, all the new announcements, like there's so much. And it might be that like Vocaloid itself kind of dies out, since I think at this point the only new like Vocaloid 5 is just gonna be Tiny, and that's about it. That's about it. So Vocaloid itself might kind of fade away, but I think people will maybe move to other vocal synths or just keep using them. I don't know. I think I think we should just live in the moment. Just keep making stuff if you want to. If you're tired of it, then move on. Oh, the creaking noise is probably my chair. I need to get a new chair. I haven't tried Chevio? Chevio? I haven't tried Chevio AI yet. Yeah. Scratching foam. Well, maybe it's the tape on my headphones? Is it better now? I don't I'm not sure what's causing the static. Is it really bad? One second. One second. Is that better? Does that sound any better? Maybe? I changed the I had a noise suppressor on and I changed it to a higher quality one. Okay. I turned it back up. I turned the mic back up, but I kept the noise suppressor on. So maybe that's a little bit better. I don't know. I'm sorry. Yeah, for I think there's any dirt on my mic. It might just be maybe it's cat hair. I'll have to. Did it suddenly start doing it? Maybe my mic is. Maybe my mic got like slightly unplugged. Yeah, 1 second. Let me mute for a second. And I'll try to fix it really quick. Okay. Is that any better? Just let me know. um, I tried. There's like a weird. I don't know. I don't know why it was doing that, but I literally like just there was a single cat hair sticking out of sticking out of the mic. Maybe that must have been it. Single cat hair, guys. Amazing. um, yeah, it was a. I use a AT4040 feature. Yeah, I'm using an AT4040. Probably not the best for live streaming, but um sorry, I totally got off topic because of that. Yeah, for Savio AI, I haven't used it much. I haven't used Savio itself that much. So I'm not really sure how I'll feel about it. I don't know. I'm expecting, I don't know. If it's I like SynthV's UI, and I'm hoping that Savio will be like kind of I know they've shown off the UI, but I hope that it's as easy to use. But I don't know, like Yukari sounds fine. She's kind of sounds like her Vocaloid, but she already sounded pretty realistic for a Vocaloid, I would say, in terms of vocal tone. Um, I'm waiting for Flower AI. Okay, I'm waiting for Flower AI. When that comes out, then my opinion will probably change greatly because I'm really actually quite excited for Yukari. It's like she already sounds great in Vocaloid. Um, but yeah, for Flower, I'm like I hope she sounds awesome. And if she doesn't, then I'll be kind of sad. So um I think is the best Japanese synth B. I mean honestly, like if you can get Saki and get her AI bank right now, that's free. If you have Saki, that's like super easy to use. Like for beginners, you barely have to tune for her to sound great already. And if you tune any bit on top of that, she sounds even better. So yeah, I would suggest Saki and Saki's AI bank. I don't really like her standard one that much, but the AI one is worth it. ハフちゃん。花ちゃんめちゃいいよね。多分、私キャラとしてやっぱり花ちゃん一番好きかも。I don't think I don't think I'll be using any male vocals anytime soon for especially for original stuff. I just I don't know. I I think I just don't really like the voice tones that we have in terms of like Japanese vocals and vocals for guys. Yeah, like if they can get Shuhei an AI bank, okay. That changes the that changes everything. But um like I feel like all the male vocals just aren't really what I want in a vocal yet. uh Kafka. I'm interested in Kafu. I think the decision to go with like the higher pitched one is a little bit weird, but I get it. I get it. But I am really interested in Kafu though. I just want to kind of I want to try using her, but I'm not sure. Like I like her voice. I'm just not sure what I would like use her for. I don't know. I don't know. For the character, I rigged it myself. I drew it and rigged it myself. I like I like being able to do stuff, I guess, um, with it all in my control. So if I can, I try to avoid asking other people to do things for me. Yeah, I don't know. People have told me that as well. Like when I speak in Japanese, my pitch goes up. I don't know. I don't know why. I can't tell you why. It just kind of does. It's like I can't stop it. I want to use Miku Solid again, but she's hard to use. I like her, but I have to definitely like do the cross synthesis if I want to use her because if I'm just using Miku Solid, some of her vowels are pretty um I don't know, hard to work with. Oh, thank you again, Alexis. Toradora, like the anime? Anime, right? Toradora? Yeah. I haven't watched it in a long time. I can tell you that. 2008. Yeah, I probably watched it around when it was first released. I liked it though. I liked the ending a lot. The characters were really cute. But yeah, it's been a long time since I watched it. I kind of want to watch it again though, because I do remember liking it a lot. Yeah, thank you. I had a lot of fun doing the hair. I wasn't sure if I had split it up enough because it was my first time like doing um like a complicated model, but seems like I cut it up enough. So the physics are like the most fun part, I think, and it's like the simplest part to like set up. Uh yeah, I like the Promised Neverland was fine. I read the manga and then I didn't really like how they did the anime that much. I just liked the manga more. I think it worked better that way. Um, and I don't like how they did the shading for the anime. I think it just yeah, I think the art style just worked better as a manga. But I liked it though. I think the ending was a little bit rushed. I won't spoil it for anyone, but I think they could have had like an extra 10 chapters before they ended it. But yeah, I think the ending was rushed. Or it just was too it ended too quickly. I think the conclusion should have been drawn out a lot longer. For the rigging, I kind of just watched a bunch of videos. Um, I know you could use templates, but I just did it from scratch. Um, the main thing was I just had to make sure that the when I drew the layers, everything was set up correctly. Um, since otherwise it would have been a mess. Because I tried it before and I hadn't what is it? I hadn't split up the layers correctly. Um, so it didn't really work out. But this time I made sure to like have the upper eyelid, bottom eyelid separated and all that. So yeah, I made sure to kind of look up some guides on how to do that and like how to do the layers properly. And then There's a few things that I didn't understand about like the physics, so I did look that up, but the physics were like way easier. I'm so used to like MMD physics, which are horrible to work with. Oh, thank you, Galactic Glitch, for the super chat. Yeah, yeah, I watched Haruhi back when it first came out. I haven't watched it since, but um, I remember really liking the movie, the disappearance movie. That was really good. I think that was probably the thing I enjoyed the most out of the entire Haruhi series. But I'm not like a huge fan. I enjoyed it back then, but don't have a lot of memory about it. But I know that the new light novel came out finally. I'm not sure if I'm not sure if I care anymore. It's been so long, so it's like, nah. For tuning, I just I tune in Vocaloid, and then in like mixing, I'll have a little bit of auto tune on top, just a little bit though, just to like smooth out any weird off pitch parts. But it's like really faint. It's not anything that like affects the tuning a bunch. So yeah, I do like 99% of the tuning in Vocaloid. There are some things like depending like on in Koiseru Beam, I added some glottal stops and like vocal fry in mixing. So that part was separate from Vocaloid. Um, but normally I don't do that level of like tiny editing of vocal fries and stuff. That's like when I'm really going for it. I don't want to think about how much money I've spent in total. I honestly I don't even want to look at that number at this point. But I will say that I have received some as well. So it's not me. I've bought a good amount of them, but I've also received a good amount of them from from companies. I can't say which ones. I don't know, I don't really care much about the V singers mainly. Just I don't really like how any of them sound too much in terms of voice tone. Um, so yeah, I don't really have much of an opinion on them. I've watched like the V singer concerts and they're cool to look at, but I'm not sure if I really care about the characters or the voices that much. I think the technology is really cool though. That they have behind all of their concerts and the motion capture and all that, and the effects and AR stuff. That's pretty cool. No, there's only the top ears. I didn't draw any human ears. I always feel like it's weird when they have two sets of ears, personally. So I keep it to one, one set of ears. Yeah, for Live 2D, I think honestly, there's the thing is with a lot of the tutorials, they all start in different places, so it's kind of hard to get a feel for like what you should do first. Because some will be like, oh, you need to do the texture atlas first, or some will be like, oh, let's start with the mouth, and other people will be like, oh, let's start with the eyes. Um, so I ended up having like eight, eight different tabs of like different tutorials, and kind of switching between them when I was doing different things. So yeah, it helps if you look at some Japanese and Chinese tutorials, if you can. Some of them have English subs and some of them don't, but I found the most helpful the most helpful tutorials I found were in Japanese. Um, I guess it makes sense though, I guess, because that's what most of the VTuber stuff is kind of centered around at the moment is like Japan. But there's still a good amount of English tutorials. I just feel like they don't focus as in depth on. I don't know. They're just formatted a little bit differently. I for Piapro, I feel like SynthB is just like a very smooth and easy to use program. I feel like Piapro is a little bit clunky still. Um, I think that they just need to work some of the bugs out a bit, and stuff with like zooming out, and when you play, like it's kind of choppy when it plays the timeline. There's just some things that feel like they need a little bit more polish still. I'd definitely say SynthV is a lot more polished at the moment in terms of UI and stuff. I don't really have much of an opinion on Attack on Titan. I was following the manga a long time ago, and I have not followed it since like the end of the first anime season. Like I was reading the manga up till about that time, and I have not kept up with it since. I know it's ending soon, which you know, good for good for good for that, I guess. I'm not really following it anymore. No, I don't have any like secret drawer of vocal synths that aren't announced yet. I don't have any of those yet. Yeah, I use FL Studio. I do the music making and also mixing in FL Studio. I've tried others, but it's just I'm too used to FL Studio, and like I have presets I've already made for everything, so it's easier for me to just keep using it. Can you hear that? That was my cat. Can you hear that? Um, uh, I don't, I don't know much about M Voice. I don't know. I think I have like zero opinion because I have like zero knowledge. It's not my first stream. I leave everything unlisted, so it doesn't clog up like my feed or my channel feed. I don't know. So I've done a few other streams before. This is my second one with using this avatar though. I did one yesterday. um for I do want to do maybe another Ritsu or Teto cover again, but I really like I want to use Teto, but she really needs an update. Like it's really honestly, it's really rough for me to use her. I would really like them to do some sort of Teto update in some capacity. Like they need to make I know they've added like, pitches and stuff and append pitches, but they need to make like a proper full new VCV bank or something. I don't know. I'd like to use her, but it's just rough. It's really rough. She's meowing again. I have the door closed so that they don't come in and try to rip my cords away. And she's like, please let me in. um, I might remake Tomi's voice bank eventually. Um, yeah, I might. I don't know. Oh, thank you for the super chat, Kawa. So I'm using FL Studio 20. Um, but I have a separate installation for 11 to do my vocal mixing in because some of my VSTs don't work in the 20 in FL Studio 20 now. I don't know why. I can't fix it. So yeah, it's very clunky, very not optimal. Would not recommend. Motorcycle's back. Oh, but I think the noise suppressor is kind of actually working because this motorcycle is right outside. My cats' names are Cotton and Rose. Both of them are about 6 months old now. We adopted them when they were about 3 months old, so they're getting to be a little bit bigger kitties now. Yeah, yeah. Well, yeah, they just want the door open so that they have the option of coming in. But there's so many cables in here, and they'll try to like. They really like to what's it? They really like to chew or to attempt to chew on like the Velcro cable tie things. Um, and I have a good amount of those, so yeah, they especially considering a single cat hair, um, made really bad static on my mic. It's probably not a good idea to have them messing around with cables while I'm streaming. And also, like sometimes, like Rose will like go behind my computer, like just sit behind my computer. I'm like, that's not a safe spot. That's not a safe spot. You're gonna get electrocuted. Um, Obviously not a joke. I would not let her um be in danger. So I block off the back of my computer because otherwise she'll try to sit back there. I I Vocaloid 5 isn't too great. I definitely like Synth V more in terms of UI and stuff and actual as a program. um, yeah, I would probably recommend Synth V more at this point. Because with Vocaloid 5, you lose the ability. If you have Vocaloid 4, I wouldn't upgrade because Vocaloid 5, you don't have the ability to do like cross synthesis, and that's like a huge loss, like huge loss. I would not recommend that to anyone. Thank you for the super chat. I need to brush up on my Hangul because I can't. I used to be able to read Hangul, but it's been too many years since I practiced, so I can't read it anymore. Yeah, I used to have a proper mic cover, and then I don't know where it is anymore. I did have a proper one though at some point. Yeah, I have a bunch of toys and stuff, and I do play with them pretty often, but it's still they still want to go after the cables sometimes. Um, and I keep an eye on them so that they don't actually bite on them, but um, yeah, yeah, I have to be careful. Yeah, I was like eating a little bit of candy the other day, and I found like a wrapper in like the other room, and I was like, "What are you eating? What are you eating?" You didn't actually eat any of it, um, but yeah, I was like, don't eat the wrapper. Yeah, for covers, I'm working to try to get a few more of them on like Spotify and iTunes and stuff. I'm trying to do what I can, working with um Guarantee and going through some producers, but um I'm not sure really. It's kind of up to the producers if they are willing to kind of allow it and are okay with the revenue split and stuff. So yeah, I'm working on it. I said that before, and I kind of got stalled on a lot of stuff, but I'd like to keep kind of pushing for more stuff, um, to be, listenable and purchasable and stuff. But yeah, I want to do it properly, so I have to be careful to get all the licensing things properly done. Oh yeah, I forgot that V5 doesn't even have plugin support. Job plugin support. Yeah, that's horrible. Yeah, another big loss. Well, yeah, this year is we should be getting a lot of new SynthV banks, which is why I feel like I can recommend it more. Maybe not now, but when more come out, which should be this year. There's Rika and um I'm forgetting the names already. The girl who voices Ilya from Fate. I forget her name. But there's a few different there's a few different voice banks that are coming out. I think they're gonna announce more too though. I think we're gonna see a lot more announcements this year. 日本語で自己紹介。はじめまして。シリアです。シリアと申します。よろしくお願いします。自己紹介で、それでいいんですか？ No, I didn't draw this as a full body. It's only from like the waist up, and I didn't draw the side pigtails long enough, so that's kind of why I have it cropped like this, because they kind of cut off. Oh, oh. What am I yawning again? I hate that tracking picks that up. I don't know why I just yawned like 3 times. I'm sorry. I only I only learned a little bit of Korean back when I was playing Vindictus. I was playing Vindictus and I wanted to play the Korean version. And my friend lent me his account, um, his Korean Nexon account, and I was trying to learn enough Korean so that I could like navigate the menus and stuff. Yeah, that was years ago, like 2013, 14. I don't even know how many years now. It's been a long time. Probably no, earlier than that, 2012. Yeah, I haven't practiced at all since then. そう、日本語を話しますよ。どんどん日本語の質問くれ。Oh yeah, that's what her name was. Tsuna-chan. And then Maki. I don't remember. Seika? Who's Seika? I don't remember. I don't know I'm running again. I gotta stretch too. Oh god, I'm sorry. I think you might have been able to hear that. That was me cracking. I don't know. I don't live in Canada. It depends where you live in Canada as well. Canada's a large area, different time zones. な食べ物。なんだろうね。うーん、うーん、なんだろうね。いろいろ好きなんだけど、やっぱりお菓子とか、チョコとか、甘いもの結構好きなんだよね。苦手なのは、 辛いものなんだよね。辛いもの全然ダメだよ。Yeah, I'm not really sure why I'm so sleepy because, like, I don't know. I slept like 9 hours, I think. And my New Year's was very quiet. We just stayed home and I think I was watching I was watching Shishiro Botan's New Year stream. Her new outfit stream. That's what I was doing on New Year's. It like ended like 2 minutes before um New Year's and I oh yeah, I was playing Animal Crossing because I wanted to do the countdown. Yeah, that's how I spent my New Year's. I think past years I like hung out at friends' houses, but yeah, this time because of COVID and stuff, we just stayed at home. South Africa, thank you for coming. Sleep tight. I guess it's pretty late over there, probably. I've played the I've played like oh my god, suddenly I need water. Um, yeah, so I've played the arcade versions of Project Diva, and I've also played Project Diva F and F second and X. Um, I think my favorite is Project Diva F second. I like Project Diva X. It was alright, but oh, I also have Future Tone like for the PS4 and stuff, but I really don't like I don't like the hold notes and like the double notes. I don't like how that works since Future Tone. Um, so I still really like F and F second and X is alright. I think my favorite would probably be F second though. I think that's kind of like a lot of people's favorite though. The tracking looks so weird when I drink something. Sorry. I realized I hadn't drank anything since the beginning of the stream, which was a while ago, like an hour ago. Yeah, it like bugs out whenever I drink anything. It's not perfect. I think someone asked earlier, but I'm using PRPR Live for the tracking. I have animes, but I didn't want to use the subscription. I didn't want to like get the subscription, so I didn't. Because you have to pay for a subscription to have the transparent background, and I just don't want to do that. Thank you for coming. Yeah. Yeah, I'm happy to answer. Um, whatever. Um, Ren and Len are fine. They're not like too rough to tune. I think it takes a little bit of getting used to though, because I think their consonants and their vowels can kind of be a little bit weird sometimes. But I think they're good voice makes though. But you might have trouble if you're using them in Vocaloid 5 mainly because you can't sorry, you can't do the vocal or sorry, cross synthesis. Um and yeah, the cross synthesis helps with kind of smoothing out some of the rough edges of some of their vowels and consonants with using like Rinwarm or something. So not having that will be a little bit rough, but I think they're still good voice makes though. No, like I Vocaloid still, well, I don't know. Vocaloid itself, is maybe change kind of moving towards Synthphi and Sevio and stuff like that. But I don't know. I'll have to see. I still like using Vocaloid, so. Yeah, I did try using VTube Studio, but I have an Android phone. I have a Pixel 4, and that supports the AR core stuff, but they haven't programmed in eye or face or like eyebrow tracking. They have the mouth tracking, but yeah, they don't have that for Android yet, only iPhones. So if they add that, then I'll probably try using VTube Studio, but as it is, it's a little bit better for me to just use this. Now like low ranges are really hard for Vocaloids. Yeah, it's like you can do your best, but it's kind of a mix of like trying your best and mixing and like messing with brightness and yeah, it's hard. I honestly like if a song is too low for a Vocaloid, I'll normally just like move on. I know that's like not really what people want to hear, but like there's some limits that you can only do so much when it comes to stuff. Like trying to get Gumi to sing super low, you can only do so much. Yeah, thank you for coming. I might stream more regularly. Um, I don't know. I'll have to figure out if I want to do a schedule or something. I do enjoy answering questions and stuff and just kind of hanging out. I was thinking about streaming like while I play Genshin, but to be honest, my CPU was at like 95% with running like my browser and my streaming stuff and also Genshin and also like the live 2D. Did I already say that? But yeah, my CPU was at like 95 and I was like, maybe not. I don't know. I'll see. I might try doing that later, some other time, but yeah. Yeah, V-Flower is pretty, I like V-Flower a lot. You might, mm, like, personally, I'm really excited for the AI voice bank for Flower, for the Sevio one. Um, yeah. I'm kind of like looking forward to that. Because I feel like her Vocaloid is a little bit hard to use, honestly. I like how she sounds, but like, her vowels can kind of be hard to work with. And sometimes she like kind of doesn't do what you want her, like in how you want her to sing, and you have to kind of work around that. But I do like her, but I do think she's a little bit hard to use. Ohayou gozaimasu. Is there a Vocaloid I don't like? Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Maybe I shouldn't name them. It's not like character wise. I just there's a lot of voice banks that I don't like voice banks that I don't like. The characters or whatever. Eh, I don't like the voices themselves are what I um have opinions on. Maybe like Gotcha or like yeah, Gotcha I guess. I and like Kyoteru. Sorry, Kyoteru fans. Opinion on Kaito. I miss Kaito's tone from V1. I think that he I don't really like his voice anymore. I think a few people can do really good things with it, but like I don't like using his newer voice banks. And his tone is just not strong enough. Like I know that I don't know, like listening to his voicer sing, he has a really nice voice, but I feel like it just doesn't the way it's recorded, it just doesn't sound right. With like Kaito V3. I don't know. Um, I think maybe for like when they eventually make Kaito V or sorry, Kaito NT, um, I'm gonna be interested in that because I want to see if they can. That sounds so rude. I was gonna say fix him, but like I don't know. I think they can do something to make him sound ideal because I think in his current state he does not sound ideal. Yeah, my well, I have I'm using Streamlabs OBS right now, but um I got a new CPU recently. I just like I think well, okay. In my defense, I was running Genshin at max settings, like ultra settings. So maybe that was more my fault. Also, I should really just switch from Chrome to Firefox because um Chrome it takes way too much memory and stuff.あ、スーパーチャットありがとうございます。バナナハンテンさん。バナナさん。ありがとうございます。Uh, yeah, I don't know how Michiam gets him to sound like that. I really don't know because my Kaito don't sound like that. My Kaito doesn't sound like that, man. Um, I might make some more covers with Mikoto. I kind of just have to figure out. I don't know. I don't like push for. I don't normally look for a song so that I can use a Vocaloid. I'll like find a song and then I'll figure out a Vocaloid or a voice that fits that. Um, yeah. So I don't normally look for things to match a voice. I normally do the other way around. Yeah, I know that normal OBS is a lot more lightweight, but I do like having the extra um, ease of use that Streamlabs has. I was using OBS yesterday, and then I switched to Streamlabs OBS. I think I like this one better because I can just do more stuff with it. Um, but yeah, it is a little bit more clunky, not clunky heavy. I'm afraid. Yeah, thank you for coming. I'll probably stop streaming in a bit, but um I'll I don't know, I'll have to figure out if I want to do like a schedule type thing. Um yeah, I'm gonna figure that out eventually. Yeah, I've been using Chrome for a long time, but I know that Firefox has like gotten much better because back when Chrome first came out, I had been using Firefox and then Chrome came out and I was like, oh shit, Chrome is like lightweight and a lot better and works with Google stuff. Um, but as the years have gone by, yeah, Firefox has gotten a lot better. So I should probably just switch back over to that. そうですね。日本だとまだ結構、朝早いね。もうちょっと早く配信しようかなって思ったけど、やっぱり私も、普通に寝坊しちゃうから、今日だって10時ぐらい起きたから、こっちだと多分朝の6時ぐらい起きてたら、もうちょっと日本人と話せると思うけど、ちょっときついかな。私にとっては。 Uh, yeah, I do want to do some more Mako covers. I'm working on like one, but it's a remix. Yeah, I'll probably I need to kind of look into more background music and stuff. I haven't tried Opera now. I back in like when I was way younger and I was looking into different browsers. I think it was like around when Chrome before Chrome came out. I looked into Opera, but I don't know. I don't think I understood it really. Mm, uh, you can come in. Um, guided tuners. Not recently. I used to like talk to a lot of them, but not as much recently. I did pop into BB's stream the other day, like a week or so. Um, yeah, I think I talk to producers more than Utaites at this point. I was talking to Nikki about some stuff the other day. Yeah, I do want to stream a bit more. I might make more Eleanor covers. I don't know. Maybe if our AI bank is good. I think they're gonna make that. I'm assuming they'll eventually do that because it seems like a lot of people like Eleanor. So yeah, thank you. I had a lot of fun making the live 2D model. I want to try making a few others before my free trial runs out. I don't know if I want to I don't know if I want to spend that much because like you can do the subscription. I really don't like subscription models, but they have like the 3-year plan discount right now, I think, for like 25% off. And I'm like, it's like $200, but also that's for 3 years. But I'm also like, am I gonna use it that much? I don't know. Oh yeah, I had a lot of fun making the 1-2 fan club cover. Yeah, it was really fun to because there's not many songs that I have a chance of using like voice lines in, which is why when I found the Hime Hina cover, the VTuber cover, I was like, oh, with the motion, it's perfect. It's my perfect chance to show off their talk bank and also use their voice lines. um, so yeah, it was like a perfect chance for me to do that. I'm glad I remembered that song. We're not Nikki and I aren't working on anything together right now, but we talk back and forth sometimes. We were talking about some vocal synth stuff. since we're both into vocal synths, so um, you know. Messiah. Yeah, yeah, if I'm using it a lot, it's not too much of a issue, but the thing is like I don't know, I feel like I'm not gonna be like constantly making live 2D models. Maybe if someone like someone starts commissioning me for live 2D models. But also, I have 4 days of experience, so that's kind of unlikely. No, no, I didn't major in art or anything. Art has been a hobby for me. I just do kind of art on the side when I'm bored or something, or like when I'm making a video. Uh, Genre of music unexplored. Um, I think like no, I don't know. I think if you are want to find some sort of genre that's using Vocaloid, you'll find it. How good it is another story, but I think yeah, I think that really like I think everyone's kind of covered a good amount of genres at this point. If you look for it, it's probably there. If you don't think someone's covered a genre with Vocaloid, you're probably wrong. But I think tagging things can be a little bit difficult though, for like in terms of finding those said songs for like a specific genre. It's hard to find that stuff because I think the tags are just not. Um, I don't know. I think it's hard to find. Would I rather collab with Nikki Deco? Or both? I probably Nikki, honestly. I don't. Well, I don't know. Yeah. I used to like Deco's music a lot more, but recently I'm not as into it. So yeah, I'd probably go with Nikki if I had the option to choose between one or the other. I don't think their styles would really go well together though. It's definitely well, I mean it was 4 days, but I was also like I had like 8 tabs open with different tutorials and I was constantly watching stuff and messing around. The hardest part was honestly setting up the drawing and doing all the layers properly. I felt like the live 2D part itself was kind of like relaxing to work on. Because it's just like a bunch of really tiny adjustments for like a long time. Um, it does help though, I think, if you are used to like drawing, because you can kind of do the face angles a bit better, I would say, if you have like that knowledge of how to draw those faces. Because you want to draw like a reference picture for like the different turns, and then overlay that reference picture as you're making the angles. That way you have a idea of like what you want to model it like. あ、ごめんね。日本語で話せるけれど。日本語で話したいなら全然いいよ。Oh, thank you, Alyssa. Thank you for the super chat. Thanks for coming. Have a nice rest of your day. I do want to use Fukase again. I was working on a few things, but I was having issues getting it to sound perfect. But I do want to use him again though. I do like his voice bank a lot. It's just finding what is it? Finding like a song that fits his range can sometimes be a bit difficult because sometimes I'll want to cover something, but his range is a little bit higher than I would expect when I'm looking at songs. So it can be a little bit difficult. Yeah, no, I go by Celia. For my YouTube channel, it is Kami, and at this point, I can't really um I don't like if I changed it to Celia at this point for YouTube, I think some people would be like, "Where did Kami go?" So for the sake of not destroying my uh unintended brand, I just kept it as Kami. Yes, yes. Did you hear that meow? Yeah, I used to. They were Celia and Kam and Harumia were names I would use for um MMOs and stuff. So I kind of just kept using them. Scratching at the door. The guy returns. I'm not currently employed, but I just graduated, so I'm looking for stuff now. But um yeah, I'm interested in like translation or localization maybe, or something to do with Japanese. My major was Japanese language and culture, so I'd like to do something where I can continue to use that knowledge. But I'd also like to do music related stuff if I can, but um, you know, finding jobs is another whole thing. Uh, my kitties' names are Rose and Cotton. I want to do like, yeah, I wanted to kind of do localization, but there's also like I'm worried that um I'm worried that like not worried, but like what if I do a translation and then a bunch of fans of like an anime or a game are like, why would you do that? Why would you translate it this way? Um I'm like not sure if I'm mentally prepared for that. But maybe, yeah, maybe like a publishing company or something would be better. Yes. Nah, their names were given to them by the person who was fostering them when they were kittens. Um and we decided to just not change them when we adopted them because they seemed to fit their Cotton is very fluffy and Rose is cute, but with she's a little spunky. She's got some thorns, as in her claws. Yeah, I mean, like, ideally, if I can work with a bunch of other people, then I think I'd be able to kind of like toss things back and forth, so it's not like all on me. If I could, I mean, I guess it's pretty normal probably to work in like a full team, for like translation. or like localization. It would be a full team, not just me. um, because yeah, I wouldn't want all that weight on my shoulders. She's trying to claw her way in. She doesn't know how to use a door handle though, so.やっぱりいつかね、いつか日本に引っ越して、働きたいんだけど、まあ、あれはちょっと、今の状態だとちょっと無理かな。まあ無理じゃないけど、ちょっと難しい状態になってるかな。もうちょっと、えっと、ちゃんとした生活ができてから引っ越しちゃおうかな。For the live 2D, I was just following a bunch of tutorials on YouTube. あ、スーパーチャットありがとうございます。サグさん。そう、最果て作った時は結構前だから覚えてくれてすごく嬉しいです。She's still meowing. あー、うんうん。I think for like Koisuru Beam, I think I come up with kind of a general story that I want to tell. Um, and then I kind of think of like the personalities between, uh, and like the personalities of the characters that I want to depict, and then I kind of think of how I can write the song in a way that conveys those feelings, I guess. Um, I found it was actually probably the easiest song for me to write, just because I feel um like the first song I made, I had to think a lot about kind of the lyrics and what they represented, and for this one I could just kind of just write how I. No, I don't know. I didn't think super deep about it. Is what I'm trying to say. I just wanted to write something that was like fun, so I didn't. I tried not to think too hard about when I was writing stuff. Um, and yeah, I do want to make some more Len covers eventually. Yeah, yeah. I do want to use Una more as well. It's kind of just like whenever a song comes up that fits well. あ、イベントで遅刻するのか。前にやった時は結構日本語全然ダメだったからあとは、まあ、正直ちょっと引きこもりだったから、えっと、人の前に話すのは全然ダメだったけど今だったらいけるかも。でもやっぱり、なんて言うんだろうね。緊張しちゃうからうん。でもまあ、いつか行くかも。最果ての方は、安原くんと清光くん、いや、 あ、いや、さては、安原くんの人力ボイスワークを使ってた。Um, for mm, for songwriting, I guess. I mean, I honestly don't really have much experience either, but I would say just trying to um like listen to some songs that you really like and try to split them up into parts, not like like literally, but trying to listen to them and trying to pick out like the separate instruments and separate melodies and trying to really listen to those individual parts. And you can even try to like replicate it yourself, um, like on top of the original one. I think just starting to think about things like that can at least help with music, getting started with music. Yeah, I want to put more stuff on streaming services. I mentioned it earlier, but I'm going through some stuff to try to going through a few things to try to get it trying to get more stuff on streaming services and iTunes and stuff. I do want to use Tomi again eventually, but I would want to make a new voice bank for her first, and then when I'll do that, I don't know. そうね、日本語を話すとなんか声のピッチが上がっちゃうよね。なぜかわかんないけど、なんかそうなっちゃう。まあそうね、またいつか日本に行きたいね。確かに、前に行った時は、札幌に行って、雪まつりに行ってた。雪まつりはいいな、札幌の。でも今年はないよね。ちょっと残念だけど、まあしょうがない。しょうがないな。コロナのせいで。雪まつりは、もう、4回 ?4 回ぐらい行ったことがあるから、うん、また行きたい。毎回楽しいから。友達も札幌に住んでるから。あとは、なるほど。クリプトンはそこにあるから、いいね。みくちゃんの住んでる場所。Yeah, I definitely want to upload more like when I can. I just like at this point I don't want to I just kind of want to upload when I can, like when I'm inspired. I mean, that's what I was always doing before, but I try to check the Nico video song rankings like every week or every day to find new songs and stuff and see if anything um captures my interest. I kind of want to try covering some of Akura's songs though, because I love his songs so much. まあ、雪、ね、カリフォルニアだと雪あまり降れないからね。なんか、せっかく日本に来たから札幌に行こうって思って、やっぱり雪楽しいな。寒いところ好きだから。あと、なんだろうね。あったかい服の方が好きかな。私やっぱり外、なんだろうね。 肌を見せるのはちょっとちょっと嫌だな。そうそう、写真結構見てた。一気すごいな。すごいな。羨ましい。まあ、ちょっと危ない状態もあるけどまあ、カリフォルニアのに住んでる人としては、羨ましい。Yeah, it's almost 2 o'clock. I think I'll finish the stream at about 2 o'clock here, so in about 12 minutes. I think I'll end the stream there for today once the cats want to play. And my voice is getting a little bit tired. I don't normally talk this much, so. Well, it's been pretty well. It's been a little bit on the chilly side, I guess, for California. It's been like high 40s and like mid 50s, low 60s during the day. Some days it's been like 70, but it's been kind of chilly. We've had the heater going. It does snow in California, that's true, but it doesn't really snow where I've lived my whole life. I've moved a bit, but I've never lived somewhere where it's snowed. I um live on or not live, but like I my dad lives in Hawaii, so I visit there on and off as well, and it doesn't snow there. It snows in like Mauna Kea, but that's not or Mauna Loa. So, oh my god. Um, yeah, sorry, I was talking in Fahrenheit. Um, yeah, it's been like 7 Celsius, 8 Celsius, kind of. It used to snow where I lived in California, um, like sometimes in the winter, but that was in the mountains and global warming, so it doesn't snow much anymore. Yeah, I'll probably stream a little bit more on I'll probably just keep to YouTube because it's easier for me. Um, yeah, I'll be streaming on YouTube now and then. I'll figure out if I want to do like a schedule or if it'll just kind of be random like this, but we'll see. Yeah, I've been fine. Staying inside. I know SoCal's a lot worse, but um up in like San Jose it's been pretty um not great. So yeah, I've just been staying inside. We got our groceries delivered and stuff, so that we don't go to the grocery store in person anymore. It's safer that way, so yeah. And delivery's only like $3, so it's like why not? 今の状態でもう結構チャット追いつけない気がする。Oh yeah, thank you for coming. Yeah, there's some pretty bad wildfires this year. And my parents' house was actually really close to one of the wildfires. It got like 10 feet away from the house. Yeah, pretty bad. It was a bit traumatic. A bit traumatic for me, to be honest. Yeah, it was rough. Yeah, it used to snow and it really doesn't much anymore. At most, at my parents' house, um, at most we'd get like a tiny like sprinkle, like a dusting of snow, and it would be gone in like a few hours. And we used to get like actually like a foot or so, and it's we don't do that. Don't get it anymore. It sucks. Like I used to sled down our hill, and it can't can't do that anymore. There's no snow. Yeah, yeah, they were okay. They were actually on vacation at the time, and we they kind of rent the house out, um, and I was able to get my parents' cat out of there and took care of her at my apartment, and we were able to rescue like all the instruments and stuff. They play a lot of instruments, um, but yeah, it was pretty crazy. We couldn't check the fire maps weren't like updating great or like really often either, so we kind of just had to be like, well, hope it's still there. Um, yeah, it's not great, not a great experience. Would not recommend. Um, yeah, yeah, I miss having snow. I want to go up to the snow eventually again, but I haven't gone like snowboarding or skiing since I was a lot younger. Probably like 12, maybe 11. It's been a long time. So I'd like to go again, but I'd have to get all of my I'd have to get like all new snow gear because obviously like I'm not 12 anymore. So nothing fits anymore. Oh, it's okay. I'm almost done. I'm gonna end the stream soon. But thanks for coming either way. No, I'm from California in America.そうね、昔結構持ってたね。Among Us is okay. I played it with some of my friends, but um I think that's like the first time I played. I was imposter like 3 times in a row or 4 times in a row, and I was like, no, I don't know how to play, and it was horrible. It was not great. Um, I don't hate it though. I don't know if I want to play it a bunch though. アニメか。最近は、日暮らしの新しいやつ見てて。見てるけど、えっと、で、今週から、ホリミアだっけホリミアの漫画を昔読んでたけど、やっとアニメ化されて、それもちょっと見ようかなって思ってる。あとはなんだろレイゼロとか、もうちょっと楽しみかな。あと、転生サイムか。転生サイムも楽しみ。そう、日暮らし結構好きだから、前から、ずっと前から日暮らし結構好きで、えっと、で、最近、海猫をやっと読み終わって、そのおかげで新しい日暮らしを見てるけど、 私暮らしのアニメは、ミネコと関係あるのかなってみんな考えてる。だから、それ結構興味ある。まあ、先週からちょっといろいろ変わったから、新しい情報とか、まあ、日暮らしのファンだったらわかると思う。そう。堀宮の漫画すごく好きだったから、アニメはどうなるかな。でも漫画を読んでたのは、すごくじゃないけど、結構前だから、あまり覚えてない。でも好きだったのは覚えてる。For Genshin, I really haven't spent that much. I've only bought what is it? The monthly $5 thing, like twice. But I don't like spending money on like rolls in gacha games. I'm not into that because the rates are too bad and it's not worth my money. I'd rather do like those types of small monthly amounts. Um, but yes, I've played a lot of Genshin. I'm almost AR 51. So yeah. So yes, I've been playing Genshin. So I haven't seen the first episode of Horimiya yet. Um, but I'm gonna watch it soon, I think. Uh, for Genshin, I really like Keqing. I have her at level 90. She has like 2,700 attack. Um, yeah. Project Sekai, I'll be honest, I really don't care about the like the original characters that they added. I don't know. I'm playing it because I enjoy music games and I enjoy music like Vocaloid music, but I don't really care too much um about the original characters that they added for it. I don't know. It's just not interesting to me really. I'm playing it though. Just I'm not like playing it a lot though. I kind of play the events a bit and download and like get the new songs when they get added, but that's it. Uh yeah, um I used to do Arknight stuff. I used to play Arknights a good amount. I don't really play it anymore though. But I was doing the monthly Arknights thing when I was playing it. um I'm still bad at FPS games, kinda, yeah. I was playing Call of Duty a lot like months ago, but I really haven't been playing it much anymore. Um I'm not I don't know, I was playing a lot of Warzone and I'm not I still am not like super into battle royales. I think I still um just like classic deathmatch more. I think that's still just what I enjoy. I've got some good shots though. I've got some good headshots, some good sniper quick scopes. I'm not like horrible. I'll say that. I can hit my shots sometimes. I just don't think much about when I'm going into fights. Oh yeah, I'm looking forward to what's her name? Hutao? The Lance zombie girl. I really like the her color palette and stuff. So um so yeah, I'm not sure about her gameplay yet though, because I heard that she's like a low HP, high damage type character. I'm not sure if I'll like that, but in terms of character design, I really like her though. I haven't really watched any Chinese anime. I know there was like a movie that came out a while ago that was pretty popular in Japan, but yeah, I don't really keep track of them that much. I've done some commissions before for art, but I don't know. It's I kind of want to open commissions again. I probably should, but I feel like my art's really inconsistent. I feel like so it's hard for me to feel like um I don't know. I don't want to like disappoint people if I give them a commission and it's like not as good as my normal work or if it's like different looking than my normal stuff. It's something I kind of have anxiety about, I guess. ミューゼルか。結構覚えてますよ。結構好きだけど、スーバルはちょっと情けないんだけど。でもなぜみんなミヤちゃん嫌いのかはちょっとわかんない。可愛いじゃん。あとは、まあ、レム可愛いけどね。レム好きだけどね。アメリアもいいんじゃない？でも、もう。Yeah, I tried Apex, but I just wasn't really into it. I don't know, it was like I don't know. I didn't really enjoy the gameplay for it. I'm not working on anything with Ritsu right now. I was working on a remake of Reverse, but I haven't really been working on it. There's nothing I'm really working on too much right now. Ah, oh yeah, it is already past 2. um, mm, mm, mm. And the cat's like, yeah, it's 2. You said you were gonna end your stream. um, yeah, I really liked the Toa cover of Air. It was really cool. I could tell that she definitely had heard mine before and had like seen Hara's art because the art was kind of similar with like the neck choker and stuff in the pose. It was really cool that a VTuber like Toa um uh had heard my stuff before. I'm not sure Toa's voice is a lot deeper than I expected. It'd be like before I had heard her voice because I thought her avatar looked a bit cuter. But I mean I guess you could say the same thing for me. Um but yeah, I think I'm going to end the um stream for now. I did say I would end at about 2, and it's a little bit over 2 for, well, here in California. um, but I'm sorry you just got here. I've been streaming for 2 hours though. But I'll stream again, I think. I'll figure out a schedule or I'll just like announce before I start streaming. But I'll announce it on like Twitter. So if you don't follow me on Twitter, um that might be good if you wanted to have a heads up before I just press the button. um but yeah, for VTubers I like Shishiro Botan and Pekora are my faves, I think. Shishiro Botan's my favorite though, because she's mature and cool and chill. And she's really good at shooter games. Okay, yeah, I think I'm gonna end the stream for now. Thank you for everyone who super chatted and came by and talked for me for 2 hours. um, yeah, I think I'll stream again. I didn't realize so many people would be interested, so. Alright,